This is going to be part 2 of how to make fire starters. Very cheap, very handy, works great. If you've watched part 1, you saw where I had my little wood stove, and I got a little stainless steel cup. I've got wax already melted in that. Showed you all that in part 1. And part 1 was about how to take cotton pads and make a waterproof fire starter, which absolutely works great. But this video, part 2, is using the same pot, wax. It's all does for both. I like these better because they're made out of wood shavings. These are cedar shavings. Just a little small bag of dog bedding from Walmart. I think about $5 or something for 10 pounds, whatever. It wasn't. It goes a long way. Now I like to run mine through a food processor to grind it up finer so that it works better. You don't have to. It works just the same. But I found that it's easier to work with and works better if you grind it finer. Don't have to be too fine. What I like to do is take 2 muffin pans, cupcake pans, whatever you want to call them, but they need to be close enough to where one will set into the other. See, they line up and they match. So I like doing it that way. You don't have to. You can use one pan and just use your hand to press, tighten it up a little bit. Don't have to be too tight. But here's some I've already filled up. So I like to just get me some in my hand and just put it in there. About, I think half full works good. You can fill them up completely. It just takes more wax and more shavings, which shavings really don't matter, and it'll burn a little longer if you fill them up, but I found you don't need them to burn that long. Anyhow, I've got these full, and I set my other pan on. Just set my hand on there and press. That way this pan helps compress the shavings really good. And so there's what you got. Now normally I ain't gonna take the time in this video, but I'll fill the second pan up and then use the first pan to press the second pan, and then I'll have enough to make 2 dozen ready to go. Now to show you when you pass this point, just take your melted wax and you just pour it in. Try not to use too much, but you want it all coated because the wax will hold it together. Uses a lot of wax, but well worth it. If you can find some old candles scented, it don't matter, that nobody wants, or that keep it hid from the little lady so she won't miss them. Don't matter. That wax works great too. And if it's something nobody wants and done with it, then it just saves money. So see, I've used quite a bit of my wax here, and I just set it over to keep it warm, because I'm going to do the other pan after I finish the video. But that's what you do, and that's all there to it. And what you do is you you let that just set till it cools. And here's what one looks like after it's done. Just a little biscuit looking thing. It's a muffin, if you will. I'll set it here, and let me give you a good close look. You can see all the little cedar shavings. It all holds together good, and just like that. Then you can just take your lighter and there you go. And you've got a nice little fire started, and it will be burning good and burns for 15-20 minutes, so you got plenty of time to get your fire going. So thanks for watching, and if you've not seen part 1, you may want to watch that too. Thank you.